up? It's your boy JoeJack. I'm back, baby. Episode 6 of my link series. Today we're gonna be linking up with my boy PA and his wife Chelsea. It's gonna be my first couple. They pretty heavy over there. I'm gonna see who got the most heat. They might be neck and neck, I don't know. But we're gonna go check them out. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up? It's your boy JoeJack. We're back with episode 6 of my link series. Today we got my boy PA and his wife Chelsea. We're about to check out their collection and see what they got, any stories they got. Chelsea from Chicago, so you know she got a couple of stories. PA got her hooked on mics. So, start with PA. When did you start collecting kicks?
I probably started in college.
In college?
Yeah, whenever I could afford to buy them, like all the time.
Where you go to school at?
I went to Western Illinois University.
Okay. You went to Western Illinois?
Yeah, that's where we met.
That's where y'all met?
Yeah.
Okay. But you from Chicago?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She was on the track team. I was on the football team.
Okay. Well, so you didn't run track in college?
I did later on, like my junior year.
I was telling my camera guy that I got all these records at the school and stuff.
Yeah, the high school.
And then, so you a football coach?
Yeah.
At the high school?
Yep.
You a teacher at the middle school?
Yeah, and track coach.
Okay. And a track coach. That's what's up. So you say you started in college?
Yep.
You went to Easter, so you went to school with a lot of people from Chicago and stuff.
Yeah, I did. A lot of my friends are from Chicago. A lot of people I had in my wedding, they was all from Chicago.
Okay.
They was all on the football team and stuff.
So what inspired you? Was it like seeing other people with the mics, or was it Michael Jordan himself, or was it?
I don't know. I think just being able to buy them finally, on my own and not have to ask nobody. Mom could never afford them, you know what I'm saying? So never even asked her to buy me some J's. So I think just the fact that I could buy them on my own,
Okay. So was it like your school checks and stuff?
Yeah. Ain't gonna talk about that.
So when did you start collecting sneakers?
Yeah, I pretty much would say like after he and I were together and he bought me my first few pairs, and then after that, if he'd be like, yeah, look, these coming out, I'd be like, oh, I like those. Oh, let me get those too, something like that. But as far as Jordans, it was him. But in like high school and stuff, I was always like classics. Okay. So
that's what's up. Yeah. He told me you bought a pair of Reebok Classics the other day.
Yep. Sure.
That's what I like. Buy what you like, man.
Sure
it ain't about what's hyped. You rock what you like.
Yep.
I didn't even know you could still buy them things.
So I got a question. So is it a problem? Because like I said, he got you started. So whenever he get a sneaker, do you have to get a sneaker too?
Oh no.
Okay, it's not like that.
I just like red, white, black, predominantly. But like other than that, I might get a blue shoe or something like that. But I don't like all sorts of colors.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
so you more like the OG colors and stuff like that. So what was the first shoe that started?
The first shoe that started for me, or that he bought for me? The first shoe that I wanted myself?
The first shoe that he bought for you.
Oh.
You can grab it.
Yeah. I think it was either these, or it was either these. Either one. Yeah.
The Fusion 9s and this the Fusion 5.
Yeah, so it's crazy because we've been together 12 years. So I've had these shoes for about 12 years now. And they not bad looking, but yeah. So I think he bought me these because he knew blue was my favorite color. Red, white, and blue. And it was kind of a surprise. These were nice though. So yeah. After that, it was, I just like 11s and 12s and 13s. So anytime I saw those, I was like...
Is it just Jordans with you? Or is it other sneakers?
No, it's other sneakers. Like I like Nikes. So yeah, I like Air Maxes a lot. I like running shoes. I need shoes that are comfortable.
Okay. Yeah.
So anything that have like real good arch support and they kind of stylish.
So
I like them.
So with you being a school teacher, do your students ever comment on your sneakers?
Oh my gosh. Like before they even get to my class every year they go, "You the teacher that like Jordans.
Okay,
I heard about
reputation,
you."
Huh?
Yeah. And so like, they'll say, "Which ones you gonna wear next Friday? Which ones you gonna wear this? Or I have these, let's match," So it's crazy.
So the Fridays is like a casual Friday thing or just something that you do?
It's casual Friday for all teachers.
Okay.
So we could wear tennis shoes.
Okay.
So yep.
That's what's up. And so with you being a football coach, do the kids ever comment on your sneakers?
Yeah, all the time. And ours is like a Friday thing too, because our football games is on Friday. So they waiting for me to pull up and see what Jay's like I got. Trying to see how I'm mixing and matching.
That's what's up. Your colors is red, so you probably pull out the red joint.
Yeah.
I remember coming to the game and when you first started coaching and they were like, everybody, all the coaches had on the same thing. I'm like, which one is PA? But then I knew it was you because you had on the red and white 12s, the cherry joints.
Yeah. They're probably my second favorite 12.
So what, as far as the number silhouette, what you go with?
I bet more likely 11s.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the patent leather.
Yeah.
I love that.
But the 11 is a really iconic shoe, so a lot of people go with the 11s. See, I got a lot of matching shoes too.
Yeah. You got a lot of them that match.
Yeah, but we don't never match though. We don't never go out as we matching.
Yeah, like once or twice.
It was on accident, but it don't be on purpose. Like, I'm gonna wear mine today, you wear yours.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, yeah, we don't plan it and nothing like that.
Nah, not at all.
She pick an outfit, I pick my shoes.
And before we leave, they'll be like, "For real? That's what you got on?" So.
Do y'all ever think about doing like the Jordan theme to the wedding? I see a lot of people get married and then they'll have like a specific pair of Jordans.
No, we ain't even talk about it.
Yeah.
No,
That
we
probably would have
didn't.
been cool.
That probably would have been.
Yeah. But with our colors, I don't know which ones we would have had.
So you don't like ones, do you?
Not too much.
I see you got one pair in your collection. Ones is flat. Ones ain't for everybody, but it's like they real hype right now, so a lot of people into them. I don't know where that came about.
I think it's just all different colorways or something. I don't know what it is about ones.
I like ones. I just haven't bought any for real.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So if you could add a pair of kicks to your collection, what would it be? Because it's like some super hype stuff out there now.
Probably them. What's them shoes that Jay Sam's got? Them M&M.
Oh, the Eminem twos?
Probably be them. But I only got one pair of twos.
You like twos though?
I like twos. But yeah, it probably have to be them. And they super exclusive too.
Yeah.
I like that real exclusive stuff, but I can't never get my hands on it.
Yeah. It's you can get your hands on it. It's kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a little budget. I don't go over a certain budget for sneakers. But especially for one pair, I get like, I set a budget and I get multiple pairs. But like for one pair of sneakers, I can't pay like a crazy amount of money. But if you could add a pair of sneakers to your collection, what would it be?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, if I just see it coming out, I'd be like, "Oh, that's interesting." But I know.
So you like spur of the moment type thing.
I am, but there are some I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for those flints to come back out at the end of this month. I have a pair over here, but that was probably like my fourth pair he got me. So it's been a while. So I gotta get them again. Those were my go-to shoes. Quite worn out. So
who got more heat?
I definitely.
Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Not far.
So you just gonna bow down?
It's okay. Yeah.
It's
cool. Okay. Because we talk about who rock them better than I do.
So you talk about, you threw the style in there.
Yeah.
I like that. So you pull it off better.
Yeah.
I give her that.
You give her that?
Only because of Chicago.
Whatever.
Background and stuff.
Whatever.
So what you got any background stories about growing up? Like in Chicago, a lot of people sleep on the Midwest. And it's like, a lot of people focus on like the coast, your New York, your LA, and it's like, they sleep on Chicago, but I think actually the documentary is kind of bringing light to, like Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan, Nike, Tinker Hatfield, like the designer, like it pretty much started in Chicago, in Illinois, and I don't think we get the respect that we deserve.
Yeah, growing up in that era, because the 90s, it was just, I was a kid, so elementary school, didn't get to middle school till 1999, 2000. So as a kid, you might see somebody like 7, 8 years old come in with some Jordans and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, cool. His family got money.
Got money.
You know what it is? That's what it is. But I think for me, I had a cousin. She got every pair of shoes she wanted. So whenever she got something, it was like, I gotta get it. Yeah. And my mom, she wasn't going, but she bought me my first pair when I was in first grade, and that was the only pair I had till college.
Till college, till you were able to afford them. You spent your school checks too?
I worked.
Oh, you worked?
Yeah, but then I started spending school checks.
Was you on scholarship too?
I was. Okay. The track, I was.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I like working too. So.
I like hearing the background stories. Like I said, you from that. We all kind of from that era, so it's nice to even hear that. You grew up in the hood in Chicago, or just
as a kid? Yeah, and then we had a real bad tragedy happen in our family, and my mom and I, we moved from.
Got up out of there.
We moved to a different town, but we were still literally across the street from Chicago. So, and my family stayed in Chicago, so. Go to school here, but I still fellowship with my family in the shop. So, yeah.
Well, like I said, I like to see, like I said, you being a football coach and you being a teacher, like y'all got ties to the community, like y'all know how to, speak to kids' languages and stuff like that, and the fact that y'all are sneakerheads and y'all kind of, doing it the right way, y'all buying them, with, basically like. Growing up, to me, like the only people that able to afford the sneakers was the dope boys. So like these kids growing up and they idolize y'all and they see y'all doing it the right way, but y'all still sneakerheads, y'all still fly. I think that's important for them to see, because I definitely didn't see that growing up. Yeah. So sneakerheads come in all different shapes, sizes, ages, races, stuff like that. So I think this was an important episode to bring that to light. But
I'm pretty sure if you looked at me, you wouldn't think I owned all of these.
I had an idea, but I was talking to Ephraim and Gianna, and I was telling them that I was gonna have y'all on, and then Ephraim was like, "Yeah, Chelsea got some heat on the road," and then he told me that his barbecue was better than yours.
Oh man, I got that new grill now. I'm smoking.
Smoking, huh? Well, man, we're going to wrap this up. It was a pleasure talking to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me over. And keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all got a positive impact on the community and stuff like that. And super dope seeing y'all collection. Y'all kind of heavy over here. Yep. But this has been episode 6 of my Link series. Your boy JoeJack, my boy PA, Chelsea. We're going to get up out of here.